the only type of art that sells is mainstream. Do you believe in this? I see that lots of artists think that.
Hi, I'm Suirá. I was born in an artistic family, and as an agent, manager, and producer, I've worked for many years selling artists from all around the world. Today, I want to help you to become a full-time artist.
Hello artists, I am Suirá and I'm here to help you to become a full-time artist. Something that I always hear people saying is that the only type of art that sells is mainstream. Do you believe in this? I don't believe in this. But I see that lots of artists think that. Painters come to me and say that, musicians work with me saying that, sculptors saying the same thing, and I never really understood why was that. If everyone is talking about, it's my time now and I want to talk with you and know what you think about it. So please let me know in the comment section below if you also think that you can only sell your art if you're mainstream. Well, my idea is that this is a lie. This is a myth. If you can have other ideas about that, maybe you can start to sell your art today instead of looking for an opportunity in the future. And why I think that is wrong. Before, first to understand why people think about that, we need to understand how art was sold over time. I could tell you the whole story about art that I have in this video right here, but fast forward to 1950s. The main communicator was the TV. If you want to be famous, you need to be on TV. Radio was really important at the time as well, but TV was the big deal. In radio, you can sell sounds, but you cannot sell visuals, you cannot sell movement. And the TV, well, the TV can sell anything. The TV is almost like putting a new reality in your living room. So the TV opened lots of doors for art. We start to have movies without needing to go to the theaters. TV shows, they were adapted by something that we have in radio, but with the visual, it starts to be super different and super interesting. We start to have music on TV with shows and concerts and a lot of
playbacks
at the time. We start to see that if you want to be really popular, you need to be on TV. When I was growing up, MTV, for example, was super strong, and every single artist, if they want to be popular, they need to be in MTV. They need to make the perfect video clip. If you want your movie to be a success, you need to have at least commercials on TV showing the trailer of your movie so people can go to the theaters and watch it. If you're not showing your art on TV, you basically, well, you cannot talk to so many people at the same time. What happened by this time? Well, as I told you, we have the TV showing the art, but who was putting the art on the TV? We needed to have some people that will select who would go to TV and who will not go to TV. The same thing will happen with music and radio before. They have some people who would select which musicians will go to the radio and which will not go to the radio. In the cinema, we have the same. There's someone choosing what type of movie goes to the big screen and what type of movie cannot go. And if we start to look in the details of this whole story, you will start to see that these people who would choose these artists, well, they have a lot of influence on this whole story. If you don't know one of these people, they would never put you on the TV or on the radio, so you will never be popular. These people start to have so much influence that they start to pick artists that were kind of the same. You start to see music, for example, that when you have some sort of music that is considered popular, agents, producers, labels, all these people that were intermediating the path between the artist and the radio or the TV, they start to pick up the same type of people. So if I pick up this guy that makes rock and roll was amazing, now I would try to find another guy because I know that this first one was a success. So maybe this other guy that also makes rock and roll can be a success as well. And then we start to have several different bands that they are almost the same, having the same type of sound all over. When we start to have, for example, these boy bands, you saw one boy band works, so now we have hundreds of other boy bands. The same happened with movies. If this type of animation is working, now we have tons of the same type of animation. If this type of painting is working, now galleries just have this type of painting. Because the people who would choose these artists would be like, I don't know, maybe 10, 20, 100, but would be super limited. So the same people would try to have the same artist to sell. And then when we look to this situation, we kind of understand why for you to be famous and popular, you need to be mainstream. Because if you're not mainstream, you will not be chosen by these big guys. And you're not going to one of these big channels or big radio stations or big screens. If these people that were all the intermediates that have so much power in the industry don't look at you, well, you are no one. But we are not in this age anymore. We have now something that is the internet. And the internet changed everything. The internet decided that now it's not the radio that will choose whatever I would listen. It's not the TV that will choose what type of show I want to watch and when I want to watch it. I will choose it. And now that I can choose, the TV is not so strong anymore. The radio is not so strong anymore. Even the movie theater is not so strong anymore because people have more choices. So, what happened with the internet? The artists start to get more access to the clients. So they don't need the TV, the radio, the cinema anymore. They can produce straight for their customers, and these customers have the choice. This connection is way more accessible right now. When people come to me and say that I need to be mainstream to sell, I imagine that this was true before internet. This was true before social media, this was true before Netflix, but this is not true anymore. You can go straight after your clients and produce the type of art that you love, because for sure would have other people around the world that love the same thing that you do. It's more democratic for you to show whatever idea you have in your mind. You don't need to narrow it down for something that another person thinks that's nice. You can take your chances and show your true idea, your true message, until you find someone that connects with that and this person becomes your fan. And with one fan, two fans, three fans, you can build a community, a fan base around you that can support you longer and longer and longer. So when you come to me and ask, do I need to do something that is mainstream? I would say no, you don't. But you need to pay attention on the feedback of your audience. If you are trying to do something that no one is connecting with, or you are showing to the wrong people, or you need to clarify your message so people can connect with that. But now with the internet, actually any artist in the whole world can do whatever type of art that they wish, and not just mainstream. I want to know if you agree with that. Please let me know here in the comment section below, and see you next week. If you have some questions, put here in the comment section below, but maybe I can help you a little bit better, right? I have a free ebook in my website that will help you step by step. So you can go here in the description of this video, so you can click there. Thank you so much for keeping enjoying art.